Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quickly get ready with me. It's kind of one of those days where you want to get ready so you feel better, just because it does suck that on the weekends we can't necessarily like get ready and go out somewhere because we're not supposed to, we're not allowed. I wanted to share with you guys my second trimester update and kind of how everything went. I wanted to mostly share like some tips and tricks on kind of how to get through your second trimester. My makeup is very simple, so don't think that I'm like a pro. I'm not. I usually try to just go for more simple looks and not like super glam. I don't wear any fake eyelashes. I never grew up wearing makeup that much. My mom never really wore makeup and she has like really nice skin. And then also, if you guys hear noise, I also was going back and forth in the garage, so I'm sorry about that. It just was easier to do it here because I have a table and I don't have one in my bathroom. This room is easier, and this room is actually the baby's room, or it's going to be the baby's room. I don't want to make it super so I'm wearing a sports bra. My boob is a little itchy. So anyways, let's get started. I have a couple of notes here so I don't forget what I'm trying to say about the video, since I'm probably gonna get ready and then like cheese moriad and forget what the heck I'm saying. Anyways, so I've had this, it's called actually I'm not gonna talk about each product, I'm just gonna write everything down, but I haven't tried this primer. It's the first time trying it. Let's get started probably on kind of how my second trimester went. And if I look down here, don't kill me, it's because that's where my mirror's at. But my second trimester was actually really good. I think it's probably better than my first trimester. I did have those like gaggy moments a lot more during my first trimester than on my second one. My second one, I really never actually puked. I might have puked one time. So I didn't really ever get nauseous or sick. It was actually really smooth. And I do want to touch on that because I feel like a lot of people, you know, when you're first pregnant, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna get nauseous and all this other stuff. And you slowly like start thinking that in your head. So anytime that you feel anything, you automatically feel like it's going to be like you getting sick, you being nauseous. And that's not how you should think about it. I think you should think about it mind over matter. Like, you're strong, you're positive. No, I'm not gonna puke. No, I don't want to puke. Talk to yourself, eat crackers or whatever it is that you do to help your nauseous. I would just wake up hungry. So it wasn't like I was nauseous, I would just wake up hungry. So my baby, in my head, I would be like, oh, my baby's hungry, I need to actually like feed my child. And like my body's telling me that. I would just eat, and then it slowly go away. So I recommend doing that. But I just feel like you should kind of like be positive with your body. Talk to your body in a positive way, and don't just always think that your body is going to, oh, it looks dark, like puke or get nauseous. So that's what I did, and that's what helped me, and that's why I didn't really get sick. I don't think my mom also didn't really get sick when she was pregnant with the boys, so I don't know if that's hereditary or what. But anyways, other thing is I actually recommend working out. A lot of people don't really want to work out, and like maybe they just can't because they're busy or they're already have other kids, which I totally understand, but you should probably get some kind of activity in, walking or something. I recommend doing like the stuff that I did, which was, at first I was doing some cardio with a cycling class. I'd go during my lunch break to work out to the gym. So I would do like a cycling class. Other days I would do a Pilates class. Other days I would do a yoga class. And it wasn't like your regular yoga. It was more of like a yoga sculpt class. So I was like working my muscles as well, and it wasn't just like pure stretch. I like started really enjoying working out, or not working out, but I started to really enjoy yoga. I realized that my body actually enjoys to be stretched, and I don't feel so much like lower pain. I've always had like really bad lower back pain, so I figured that during this pregnancy, like the entire time, I'd have like really bad back pain. And I mean, I could still probably happen, but I'm so thankful that that hasn't happened, because I really thought that that was going to happen. And I think yoga probably has a lot to do with it. The fact that I wouldn't necessarily just sit at home. I would actually like be active. Workout just consisted of me being on the treadmill for a couple minutes, either walking or like sprinting on there. I still could. My stomach isn't really that big. My doctor said everything was okay up until like I felt like I wasn't comfortable or in pain and stuff like that. And I wasn't for the most part. I stayed like that for, yeah, my whole second trimester pretty much was like that. And it honestly helped a ton, because I feel like that's why it went so smoothly, I want to say. I could be wrong. I also stayed healthy in the sense that I would just eat pure snacks. So I'd listen to my body and I would be like, oh, like I think my baby's hungry, or I think I'm hungry. And it wasn't like, okay guys, I'm letting you know, because now that I'm home, sometimes I don't eat that much snacks. So I can tell that during a meal I eat a lot more because I didn't have my snacks. So if you actually eat your snacks like every hour on the hour, some almonds, some nuts, or some veggies, some carrots, whatever, like every hour, how I used to be doing it when I was going to physically to work, I would not eat such a big plate of lunch or dinner. It was just like normal size. And then sometimes here at home, when I don't do that, I feel like I do eat like a lot more. Like I want seconds kind of. And I'm like, I feel like that's why, so that's why people gain, like I think extra weight, is because we don't separate our meals, and we just kind of like pack on the weight from eating so much in one sitting. And that's also like not healthy, even if you weren't pregnant. I recommend doing that to survive your second trimester, is being healthy, working out. And by being healthy, I mean like eating healthy, because I didn't gain, I want to say throughout my second trimester I just gained maybe like 20 pounds. I'm still that, and I'm already in my third trimester, and I had my appointment this week, so I haven't gained anything from 3 weeks since my previous appointment. Pretty much it on that. I did want to mention that probably the only negative thing that did suck during my second trimester is I did start getting a little bit more acid reflexes towards the end, and currently right now. And all I do is just sit my pillow up like that, like slanted, and then I'll sleep like that. At the beginning, I don't have a pregnancy pillow. I just feel like there was no need for it. We have a ton of pillows in our master bedroom, so I literally create that type of pillow. The only thing is, yeah, when I'm about to go to bed, I feel like the acid's coming, so I just lay like tilted for a little bit, and then once that's good, I actually end up sleeping normally throughout the night. But it doesn't like hurt that bad. I'm not like sitting there like it's not like burning me. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's that terrible. Like it's not manageable. Like no me estoy muriendo. It's not like, oh my god, I can't sleep. No, I kind of like let it come out like through burps. I drink a little bit of water, and then I'm fine. I don't even take Tums or anything. I do want to say though, now like I don't necessarily feel so much more tired than before. I feel like you kind of do get a little bit tired in the sense like your belly's getting heavier. Doing my workouts, it's not the same, because I can definitely feel those extra pounds. I'm like, yeah, I didn't have these before, but it's like not bad. It's like you gained health. It's like for your baby, so it's not something to be like discouraged about. You guys are carrying like a baby, so I don't think, don't be so hard on yourselves, or don't compare yourselves either. Like, oh, she didn't gain weight, she didn't gain weight, how come like I did? And I don't know, you start comparing yourself, and I'm like, don't do that. Like, why would you do that? Your body's way different than somebody else's. Don't compare yourself to somebody else, because they have a completely different body. Everyone is so different, but people like to compare themselves, so I'm like, don't do that. Don't compare your bodies. We're all different. We all carry different. People show, some people don't show. That's just how it works. Enjoying my time kind of like at home. I know it sucks that we're like not allowed to go out, but it's something to be I know, grateful that we can like relax and work from home for some of us who can, because during this time it is scary, and it's better to be home safe than not safe. Pretty much have had a really good, smooth, healthy pregnancy. I did want to mention though, like I mentioned like on my blog too, I did go into my 20-week appointment and my placenta was actually really low, so there was chances of me not being able to give a vaginal delivery because the placenta was lower than the baby was, and that's not healthy. So you cause like internal bleeding from the baby trying to push down, and the placenta's in the way. Until the 28-week appointment, the placenta's not that low anymore, so that's a good thing. That way I don't have to for sure have a scheduled C-section. Of course, we know that anything can happen, and it's not like guaranteed that you're going to have a vaginal delivery, just because you know, you never know. You go into labor and you see all these stories and it's never what you expect. So I'd rather have options like, oh, well, we tried vaginally, it didn't work. Okay, let's do for C-section, or something's happening, we have to have an emergency C-section. Then it'd be like scheduled way in advance. Because I don't know the gender, and I want to know the gender when the baby's coming. So if I can't have a natural delivery, then I want to know what the, and I don't mean naturally like no pain medication, I mean like vaginally, because I don't want to be super out of it and not remember anything, because I know some people who get too much anesthesia, I think, when they're going into labor for a C-section, and then they don't ever remember anything. And I'm like, well, that's not how I want to remember finding out what the gender of my baby is. I'd rather know. So I mean, we'll see, but my boyfriend is allowed to be in the delivery room, one person only, and then from there hopefully things have calmed down and people can visit the hospital. But I don't know, at this point, I mean, you never know. Let's be realistic. Everything keeps changing every single day. But so far we don't have like anything really for the baby. I'm not planning on like getting everything during a baby shower. I just wanted to go physically like shop for stuff. Like I wanted to go to IKEA and get some furniture. I wanted to go to, you know, like stores and try out different stuff, and like that's not really an option. So we'll see if they let things open up like in May and stuff like that. But if not, I'm gonna have to order a lot of things like online. Hey guys, so this is pretty much the finished look. I don't really wear too much makeup, just something simple. And this is usually when I get like ready for like a weekend, like to actually go out like to a party or something like that. But I don't I wear less makeup during the week. Like I sometimes don't even wear any. But I just did a low bun and then some hair in the front, and then I'm wearing a dress. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of chit chat, get ready with me. I just wanted to give you guys an update like on my second trimester and kind of how it went. It flew by so fast, and I still can't believe that we're only like a few weeks, kind of like 10 weeks, 10, 11-ish weeks left until the baby comes, and the baby can obviously come earlier. So yeah, I probably should start getting like a lot more stuff. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.